Yeah, hello! So this is probably the second video I've made today. Well, this is the second attempt of making this video, because in the middle of making this, my dad called, and he lives in England, so I talked to him, and I had to start again, which isn't a problem. First of all, I'm going to explain the attire. I dyed my hair blue, but unfortunately I didn't dye it evenly. I've got none at the back, so I've got to do it again, and I've got some left, so I'm going to do it soon. Very soon. But first I thought I'd answer some questions I received once again today. Now, I was talking with a follower of mine, a mutual follower, and I asked, could you ask me some questions? So she went all out and just pretty much dumped loads and loads of questions. So, here we go, the first one. Which episode of Sherlock is your favourite? My favourite episode of Sherlock is probably The Great Game. Because in that, it's not just one case, there's a whole a whole group of cases, and it tests Sherlock to his limits, and I thought that was a really good one. Also, we finally get to see who Moriarty is, and Andrew Scott, in the first episode of seeing Moriarty, The Great Game, played a brilliant Moriarty. He pretty much did the best he could, and it was amazing. I thought Moriarty was a very sweet character, despite him being a serial killer and a maniac. I thought he was a very cute person. I thought of him a bit like a Moshi Moriarty. Moshi Mori. Sorry, I'm weird. So yeah, that's probably my favourite one, The Great Game. What web browser do you use? I use Google Chrome, because the computer guy downloaded it to this when the computer froze. But apart from Internet Explorer, I have no objection to anything I use. I can use Firefox, I can use Internet, I can use the Penguin one. No, that's Linux, and that's the software. Sorry, not a major in computers. Hiddleston or Cumberbatch? What little sailing ships do you ship or / conversely are your no-TP? Right, I'll start with no-TP because I can think of these right now. I really do not like Moloch. Is it Moloch? Molly and Sherlock. I personally don't think their characters match in a relationship. The furthest they could get is maybe like the kiss on Christmas, or the occasional kiss, or her being brilliant and him hugging her or kissing her and not thinking much of it, because I just can't, I don't want to see Molly waste herself away for a man who could never really love him. I mean, even in John Locke, it's the same with me. I do like the whole idea of John Locke, but I can't think of Sherlock and him having a relationship, and wow, I haven't done very many questions, I've talked too much. Okay, and I also don't like Wincest, and I also don't like Greg and Mycroft, but I have nothing against people who ship those, because I ship Forky. I've got nothing against the whole incest thing. What's your favourite fic genre? My favourite fic genre is, like Tess Gerritsen, is it medical thrillers? I don't know. I like them. I also like science fiction, and I also like a bit of romance, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell my school. I cried one day. God, my fingers feel like they're being violated. It's horrible, they're all powdery. What's your favourite? No. Is your sidebar? Are you your sidebar because you sort of look like Emma Watson? No, that is actually one of my best friends. Her name's Marina. Her name's also Mario. Her name's also Marionette. Mary, Mara, Rena, Na, Ma, anything. She's on Tumblr. Her URL is noemail.tumblr.com, and she's just pretty much my closest friend on here. So I put it up just to annoy her and to make her feel, don't you put it up? So yeah, bless, love you. And she's making me do this. She's making me do the video now. Actually, the question I asked her. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Do you speak Turkish? If you do, please speak some. Yes, I've been living in Turkey for 7 years, and I learned Turkish on the way. and I'll just say some basic stuff. Benim adım Beatrice. 16 yaşındayım. Muğla'da yaşıyorum. En sevdiğim hayvan bir kedidir. En sevdiğim film Yenilmezler. En çok sevdiğim kitap Sherlock Holmes. En sevdiğim dizi Sherlock. En sevdiğim aktör Tom Hiddleston. Okay, my name's Beatrice, I'm 16 years old, I live in Muğla. My favourite film is The Avengers, my favourite animal is a cat, my favourite actor is Tom Hiddleston, and my favourite book is Sherlock, my favourite TV show is Sherlock. That's it. I answered too much. Have you ever been overseas? Yes, I've been to France, Disneyland, Paris, I've been to Germany when I was young, I've been to Greece, and I've also been to... where else have I been? I think that's it really. Not that I can remember. I've also been to Turkey, of course. What's your favourite place to think? My favourite place to think is down by the river. It's very quiet there and it's nice and cool, and you've got the wind and the rain, the water running, and you've got the chatting with people, so it's quite a nice place. Have you broken any bones? I've cracked my toe, actually. I did it at the beginning of the year. Still hurts. What's your middle name? My middle name is Oriana. It is the female version of Orion, which has 3 stars, and I have 3 spots, 3 beauty marks, or whatever they are, 3 freckles. So maybe it was destiny. Okay, Beatrice is such an awesome name. Thank you! Do you have freckles? No, I don't, but I've got these 3 freckles, and I've got a couple of, freckles. But unfortunately I don't have a big smattering of freckles like I'd always want to. Maybe I'll get some tattooed on. I don't know, or maybe I'll just semi-tattoo them. So really cute. Not on me though. And that's it, question-wise. And also she said, get that video up for me, okay? And that's it, really. Yeah, that's it, that's all the questions. Oh, I didn't say what my mini OTPs are. On the side, I ship Moriarty and Sherlock, but that's not like a serious ship. And then I also ship Danny and Jarvis, Steve and Tony, and maybe I ship Fandral and Sif, because she would put them into place, and I thought that would be quite good. The strong female character, and that. And I also like. No, I don't. Yeah, I've got nothing else. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Bye.